Hello again. This is Tana the Tattooed Lady reporting live from Tiki Oasis 2015 in the year of the Space Odyssey. And I am joined by these two handsome gentlemen, Will and Scott, aka the Goomba with the texts. And they are actually presenting a symposium on future Schlock. Can you please schlock it to me, Will, and tell me a little bit about what your symposium is all about?
First of all, what is a symposium? Because I got to do it in a couple hours.
Let me know.
I'll look it.
Let me know if you find out.
I'll Google it. But generally, it's about kind of the convergence of tiki culture and science fiction in the 50s and then into the 60s. And we're going to talk about how the idealism and the just the aesthetic of both and how they're similar. I mean, in both cases, it was post-war. America was on the rise. People wanted escapism, whether it was to an island or to another planet. So, in fact, there's a movie called This Island Earth. So, we'll be talking about, I used to host a film show called Thrillville with my wife, Monica Tiki Goddess. So I'll be covering a lot of the film angle. Scott's going to be Scott's a scientist, so Scott actually hired me to write these two books because he wanted to put he's got real science theories, kids. Just don't try it at home. That he wanted to put it in a book, but not a textbook. So he had me write, he gave me like a 3-page outline because he was paying by the word. This one's 500 pages long. Epic. It premiered at Tiki Oasis in 2012.
And this one is premiering
Brand
this
new.
year, right?
I live in Seattle now, the Space Needler's Intergalactic Bar Guide. And Scott's brilliant idea this time was, along with the science, to have real original cocktail recipes in the book. So it's basically a science fiction cocktail book, I believe the first of its kind ever.
Will the sexy space gal be there at the symposium? Because as you can see, she's got buns, hun.
Yeah, that's why we write books, is to meet sexy chicks.
Great.
So, yeah, and so we'll have Lord Blood Raw, who was a horror host down in the Bay Area where I used to live. I live in Seattle now, that's why I'm sweating a lot. He put together, I gave him a list of vintage film trailers and clips that he put together for a special reel. And Neil Norman, the soundtrack maestro from, he did a lot of soundtrack, like he re-recorded a lot of classic themes of the 80s and 90s. Hopefully he'll be there to talk about music from that era. I say hopefully because I haven't met him yet, so I'm assuming he'll show up. So Neil Norman, Scott, and I.
A meeting of the minds here at Tiki Oasis.
Yeah, of the Mai Tais anyway.
It's a warm one, but we're sure going to cool down with some cool cats and some cool cocktails. We'll see you at the symposium.
Aloha.